Branch Rickey, a hero to some, but a visionary to all. He was born on December 20th, 1881 in Stockdale, Ohio. Branch was a true athlete and played multiple professional sports growing up as a young adult. He played for the St. Louis Browns from 1905 to 1906. He also played for the New York Highliners in 1907 and went back to the St. Louis Browns in 1914. Rickey was a good friend of Brooklyn Dodgers general manager Larry McPhail. In 1942, McPhail enlisted in the Army to serve in World War II. In 1945, the Dodger ownership reorganized, with Rickey acquiring 25% of the Dodger stock to become an equal partner with 3 other owners. He became a Baseball Hall of Famer in 1967, but Rickey's most memorable act with the Dodgers involved the signing with Jackie Robinson. Signing Jackie was his most memorable act. I personally believe his vision actually started during his early years as a professional football player. Rickey became friends with his teammate Charles Folis, the first black professional football player. On August 28, 1945, Rickey signed Robinson to a minor league contract. Moving forward in his vision of breaking baseball's color barrier, which was an unwritten rule since the 1880s. Rickey knew that Robinson would face racism and discrimination, resistance from both inside and outside baseball to letting Negroes into the league. What Rickey predicted was right. From the very start, Robinson faced obstacles among his teammates and other team players. But no matter how harsh the white people were towards Robinson, he could not retaliate. Robinson had agreed with Rickey to not lose his temper and jeopardize the chances of all the blacks who would follow him if he could help break down the barriers in front of him. The nature of his vision wasn't just to sign the first black man. It was to have a player to change the whole dynamic of the league. He wanted the strongest, he wanted the healthiest, and he wanted the fastest team in the league. He wanted someone with the willpower, and found that within Jackie. He broke an unwritten law when it came to racism, and he didn't care about the repercussions as long as he got the best player and his best team. He could show people that the black race was not just a negative stereotype, but instead he could show them a movement through sports. He wanted to end segregated sports, and he did so through his courageous actions through Jackie. This vision led to the realization that black people had talent just like the rest of the white population. It was the beginning to a turning point in our country and the sports community, making a ton of money and leading his team to the headlines of every paper. Now we have all races and all different sports, holding all different sport positions, including executive positions within our country. Most of America's population doesn't see color on the fields, instead sees talent and confidence. This started with Rickey. This movement has already affected our future and does so with every sport played. Our personal connection with Branch, in my eyes, is almost the same. I see the full potential in my teammates whether they have the talent or not. I can read people's motives, and if it wasn't for Branch, I wouldn't have the brothers and the coaches I do today. I wouldn't have been the same Mikey I am today without those people. I would be bland, and I wouldn't have all the competition I have to this day, and all the great memories I've encountered with each and every single one of those people. Thank you, Branch Rickey. You are truly a hero and a visionary to all.